Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Easy Like Sunday Morning podcast. I'm your host, Charles Watson, and I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a great, like I said, Memorial Day weekend. Hope everybody's remembering those that gave up the ultimate sacrifice so that we can live the way we do. My deepest thanks for that. Well, guys, today I want to talk to you about some hot social media trends for 2019. As 2019 approaches the halfway point, entrepreneurs, business owners, and creatives, you guys really should be thinking about ways that you can surge and close the year out successfully, close the year out on a high note. And social media has played a huge role in the success of businesses and influencer growth this year. And if it hasn't for you, I really have to tell you that you really need to pay attention to this video and you really need to hash out a digital marketing strategy. ASAP, the year is halfway over, but you still have time to come up with a really great marketing strategy and kind of capitalize and end on a high note. Social Media Examiner, they released their halfway annual social media marketing report last week, and they are reporting that a significant 93% of all marketers that were surveyed for this research project indicated that social media efforts have generated more exposure and engagement for their business this year. That's the number one thing that social media has been able to do is increase engagement for their business. The second benefit to social media, and 87% of these people have reported this, that it has also increased traffic to their website. That was the second major benefit. And these two benefits alone have remained on the top two spots for the last 5 years. If you guys have any type of business, you need to be on social media. However, just having a page or a profile, it really isn't enough. You really need to engage your audience and build a community around your brand, your products, and your services. I champion this message all the time. How do you do this? Well, I've got 5 tips to get you started. Tip number 1 is you want to get personal. Putting a real human face to a business or brand is an incredibly effective way to build a community and customer loyalty. Putting a face to your business gives you a human element that people can automatically relate to. In fact, studies have shown that by putting a face on your brand and to your brand, it naturally garners more trust and allows you to build stronger relationships. And guys, a quick way to humanize your business is by personal branding the business owner or a high level leader in your company. Anthony, good morning. Build a strategy with this owner or this high level leader that includes guest blogging on your website, podcasting. Either you start your own podcast or you guest star on other people's podcasts to spread your message. Live video chats, and community meetups. Guys, businesses that continue to embrace a personal marketing strategy in 2019 are really going to have a distinct advantage over businesses that hide behind a logo. People want faces now. People want personal. People want to engage. People want to get to know you. Remember, I've always said this, your audience buys from people they know and they trust. So it's really important that you put a face to your business. The second tip I have for you guys is you want to develop long form content. Producing and posting long form content is a great way to build up your SEO rankings with the major search engines. In 2019, we're seeing that more and more content publishers require guest bloggers and posters to really submit articles with a minimum of 1,000 words or more. People really want content. Content is king, and informative, engaging, and thoughtful content is really dominating the search engines. and the social media market right now. You know, like I said, content is the king of algorithms, and especially Google and Bing. These two search engines have been tweaked to reward long form content over short little blurbs. And guys, as 2019 continues, you're going to see more and more businesses and influencers embracing a long form content strategy. So if you're not getting the type of SEO results that you're used to, if you've seen a drop in your rankings in the search engines, if you notice that you're not popping up enough on YouTube suggested videos or, you know, the Instagram main feed, you really want to go long and think about adding more in-depth articles to your content. You can do this by making how-to videos, step-by-step instructional content that is in line with your niche and your strategy. This is not only going to attract more engagement, but it's also going to give the search engines a reason to rank your content higher in the results. I promise, if you have one search engine, if you have the two search engines and you're competing against someone in your own niche, let's say photography, the people that are posting long form content are going to rank higher than somebody that posts maybe just like a paragraph. So remember, how-to articles, step-by-step instructional videos, maybe industry study. These are all great ways to produce long-form content to help you rank and help improve your SEO. Martin, good morning. The third tip I have for you guys is you need to cater to the wants and needs of your customer. Analytics in this report has shown us that in 2019, this is the year of personalization in the market space. Today's customers, guys, they are smart and they are programmed to block out the generic run-of-the-mill content and advertising. Think about how you use social media. You scroll past posts when you think someone is trying to force a product down your throat. You skip forward on the YouTube commercials to get back to your content. Your consumer is no different. Your prospect and your target audience is no different. They are behaving just like you are on the social media platforms. Today's consumers, they want brands and businesses to tailor special offers and discounts to their wants and needs. And guys, this shift in consumer thinking provides an incredible opportunity for the savvy social media marketer. You know, Facebook especially, consider targeted advertising and retargeting campaigns on the major social media platforms. Facebook, like I said, especially has an incredibly robust advertising engine that allows you to get extremely specific and laser focused to reach the people that you want to reach that are interested in your product or your service with a really affordable budget. And as an example, we here at Expert Influencer Academy, we've been able to niche down our target market. And just recently, we launched an ad campaign that reached 18,000 new customers over a 30-day period, and it just cost us $15. We're talking about pennies per engagement. The tools are there. You just have to invest the time to learn how to use them. Or another alternative is that you can work with someone that knows how to use these tools. Hire someone to manage your social media advertising campaigns. In fact, if you guys would like more information on how we did it for ourselves and we can help you achieve similar results, just shoot us an email at expertinfluenceracademy@gmail.com. Reach out to us, and we would love to work with you guys to make that happen for you guys. The fourth tip I have for you is lights, camera, action. And this is actually what we're doing right now. According to an independent study conducted by Wiseow, 97% of marketers say that video has helped increase their understanding of their products or services to their target audience. Out of those 97%, 76% of those reported seeing an increase in web traffic and sales. Guys, 2019 will continue to see a huge emergence and increase of live streaming video. If this growth continues on the track that it's on now, live streaming will count for 82% of all internet traffic by the year 2020. By next year, live video is scheduled and is forecasted to be 82% of all traffic on the internet. Video is a great way to work on your personal branding. This kind of ties into tip number one. And video allows your prospects, your leads, and your customers to get to know who you are and how you operate behind the scenes. Like I said, people want to get to know you. You have to make your brand personal. You got to put a face out there. Live video is not only strong right now, but it's really going to dominate the market from here on out. So jump in. I know it's intimidating. It was for me too. When I first started, I was super intimidated by it. What if I mess up? What if my message isn't good? But the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And you just realize, hey, I have a message and there's someone out there that wants to hear my message, and I'm just going to go for it. And guys, you improve as you do. Remember, that which is measured gets improved. IGTV Martin has a great question because this is a live broadcast. Martin says, what about live streaming on other platforms? Hearing about IGTV? Yes. This is also, I do recommend live streaming on all the platforms. If you really look at the top 5 social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn, all of these platforms are migrating towards more and more live video. All the 5 platforms have live video integration. And I think that as a influencer and as someone who wants to grow their business, you definitely need to be posting content where your target market is. That doesn't necessarily mean, you know, what's good for me might not be good for you, Martin. You might have more traction on Twitter. I might have more traction on Facebook. You got to do the research and go where your target audience is. But at the same time, you need to be producing live content on all 5 platforms. And that's easier said than done. I have problems with that too. My audience is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. I've been able to build up a really nice and engaging community on Twitter, so I'm really spending a lot of time there these days. Facebook is our #1 social media platform, so we use that a lot. And YouTube is, you know, just our video repository, our video library, where people can go if they don't catch the videos live. Oh, here's a power tip for you, Martin. Post different content to all the social media platforms. You want to post something a little different on every platform, kind of a tease. The best way to do this, Martin, is you want to develop what's called a pillar content first, which is like a long form video. So like this will be my pillar content. And then I will go back and I will edit little 30-second to 1-minute clips from this pillar content. And I will make those different, and I will try to upload those to all the social media platforms. So I hope that helps you. I hope that serves you. Thank you for the question. I appreciate it. Guys, the 5th tip and last tip I have for you is pay to play. And this is just the truth, and I'm going to explain myself. If you want to get more exposure, you're going to have to pay to advertise on the top social media platforms. You know, the average reach for a Facebook post to a community in 2018 was a staggering 6% of your audience. So out of all the people you have, only 6% are organically watching and getting your posts on Facebook. In 2019, up to this year, you know, we're in the 2nd quarter. Many marketers, small business owners, and influencers, according to the research survey that came out, are reporting less than 6%. Organic reach is really diminishing on these social media platforms because they're seeing a boom in the revenue that they're creating from advertising. They're like, why are you going to do something for free if you can pay to have it done, right? Well, these social media platforms are no different. They're really catching on, and they really want to hold on to that money. you're going to need to invest in sponsored posts, boosted posts, and social media ads if you want to stay in front of your target market. Fortunately, though, and we've proved this, advertising on social media doesn't have to be expensive. If you can optimize and niche down your ads correctly, you're going to be able to reach an incredible number of new prospects for pennies per engagement. I've proved this. I have developed a method that proves this. So you really want to make social media advertising a priority in 2019 so that you can reap the rewards and you can close out the year on a strong note. Like I said, we're reaching 18,000 people for $15. That's less than a penny an engagement. So it is possible. You just got to work at it, and you got to research about it, learn about it, and you can get it done. And guys, in closing, I want to tell you the one thing you can always count on is that social media is an ever-changing landscape. As you gain broader awareness, though, and understanding of how your strategies perform, this is going to allow you to make changes and stay ahead of the competition. Following trends, guys, isn't a guarantee. So before you decide to go all in with a strategy or put these strategies in place, do your homework. And the most important thing is remain consistent, true to your brand, and don't give up. If you follow these 5 tips that I laid out for you, you're going to see results in no time. Well, guys, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that this video and the content inside has served you. If it has, please smash that like button and share this with someone you think might benefit from the information inside. If you like this tip, we have a lot more videos and our blog post that's over at expertinfluenceracademy.com. And we are working on some great services and great products to be able to help you guys basically become a key person of influence so that you can position, package, promote, partner, and monetize your content on the top 5 social media platforms. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we will see you in the next video.